Okay, so I just stopped in the supermarket walking towards, I think I'm trying to find a water fountain or Zara. But look how small and cute these roses are. They are so stinking cute. Look how little. Are these only two? These are so cute. I wish I could bring these back. They're so cute. This dress is so cute. It's just so simple. So cute. That dress is a small. It is so cute. These are cute too. I like how they have a lot of neutral choices here in Europe. And then pops of color. If anybody wants to get me something for my birthday or Christmas. I like how sturdy and big these are. They feel really good in the hand. Okay, so these are, let's see if we can like see them. These are so cute. These are cute. Should I try these on? Okay, I know, I'm back at Zara, but I can't help it because their sales are so good. This is really cute, but I cannot fit this. This is a medium and I need a large. $10. And then this dress. I tried on this dress, I think it was in, I can't remember. I tried on this dress either in London or Paris. I think it was in London. And this dress is $80 and it is on sale for $10. I can't. I'm so happy. Like, it's so cute. I just want to wear that dress just to be casual. Picture myself wearing this dress on a Sunday. Just my hair pulled back. So cute. They're super cute. They feel good. They're giving Y2K. But these are like way too heavy. I don't think I can fit them in my luggage. Okay, before I take this off, I'm getting this. I'll put a belt. This goes good with the belt, but this part tucks in. And Okay, so I was at the one of the monuments, and there's my Barbie foot. But I noticed this guy like staring at me. He was staring at me for a while, so I left and I walked a random way, and then 2-3 minutes later, there he is. And then I randomly just ducked into this restaurant, and I told the lady, the waitress worker here, that the man has been like following me for about 7 to 10 minutes now. And then I told her who he was, and then literally like a minute later, he's like on the other side of the street, walking back and forth, I guess like looking for me. So yeah, always be mindful about who is watching you. Because I had my Zara bag, and my Zara bag ripped, and I put an extra bag in my Zara bag and switched things out. And I'm always aware about who is around me. So yeah, I don't know where he went, but he's been like walking up and down the street. Like, seems like he's like looking for me. It's weird. So the very, very nice owner of the restaurant let me sit and however long I needed, and he looked out to make sure that the guy had left, and if he did come that way, they were going to call the police. So that's nice. And then he let me come out of the back way. So yeah, but this way also has, you know, back end restaurant. So, and we continue on. Okay, so I just came from the Museum of Prostitution, and I just randomly walked into it, kind of. Like, I went to a shop, a toy shop, and then I asked the lady, I was like, okay, you know, how close am I to the red light district? And she's like, you are in the red light district. Like, I accidentally walked into the red light district. It's pretty early, but there were already a couple girls in the window. And then I saw the museum, so I was like, okay, this seems interesting. It was only like $14. So I popped in. It was actually really, really interesting. Kind of sad, but kind of very also interesting. It was some crazy stuff up in there, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to take any pictures or any videos. I didn't want to take any videos because I didn't know really the rules in there, because it's kind of still considered the red light district, but it is a museum, so I didn't know the rules. They really didn't tell me. So whenever they said, you know, take a picture, I took a picture, but other than that, I didn't. But it's definitely interesting. And there's the last part where you can actually leave a sex confession, and there was some interesting ones because they put them on the wall after they go through them. I saw some things. I saw some things with peanut butter. another one of these crooked buildings around the canal. So many beautiful things in the windows. Okay, today is the next day, and I just went to Aldi to get some snacks and food for today and tomorrow, because tomorrow I am leaving back to London. And yeah, I'm not gonna, I decided last night not to go out because it was kind of cool, and it was just Thursday, but tonight I'm going out, and I'm not letting that creepy guy or anybody stop me from having a good time while I'm in Amsterdam. And I had to stop to get chocolate too because I'm still on my period. As you can see, I have a pimple like popping up. So I'm gonna do a face mask after everything for tomorrow, because tomorrow I am going to the Anne Frank house too. So
then in 300 feet, take a left on Wetteringshire.
okay, so right now I'm on my way to this like market, and then after that I'm gonna try to find like a nice thrift store. But look how pretty this park is. There's all kinds of boats out. I should probably try to find like a boat ride or something. I don't know. I feel like I'm taking forever to get to the actual market because I keep on stopping to take pictures because it's just so pretty. So pretty here. Like, I like the way these trees just hang in the canal. Like, how romantic is that? I think I might, because this park isn't far from where I'm staying, so I might have a bottle of wine out here if I don't take a boat ride and just like sit and eat my chocolate with my wine. And here, you guys, is the Heineken brewery. I don't really drink a lot of beer, but it's interesting to see. I'm not like a real beer drinker. The only beer I'll really drink is a Corona with a lime. And that has to be like beachy, real beachy vibes, you know? Look how many people ride bikes here. I was at the Museum of Prostitution yesterday, and they said that 12,000 bikes a year fall into the canal. So if you ride a bike here and you park your bike by the canal, make sure it's really parked because it can roll into the canal. And then somebody literally, I think you're always supposed to have a tie on it and you could just pull your bike up from the canal. That's how often it happens. Okay, this walk to this market was only supposed to be like 15 minutes. I keep on stopping. Yo, look at all these hair products. If you wondering if they got what you need, they got what you need. Okay, so I just left that market, and that market is good for like if you need kind of like touristy things, supplies, food. It's a good food market where it's all like all in one. But I'm at the brink. I can't buy like hardly anything else. It has to be really, really small. So, but I was walking past a vintage store, and it's looking pretty good. How can I not go home? This swimsuit is giving rich yacht. I like it. I don't know if it's my size. This is really pretty. I know I can't fit this. This is a medium. Look how pretty it is. Okay, so I didn't get anything from that vintage shop because I am at the brink. It would have to be something amazing. I did like that silver sparkly dress, but it was a medium, not my size. And over here, I feel like a medium runs smaller than usual, so it was definitely not fitting. But you know, I'm not so much into like I guess like your stereotypical like souvenirs. I like to bring home things like clothing items. And so I've gotten stuff yesterday that will remind me of Amsterdam. I didn't even show you guys my shoes, but I'm gonna show you guys my shoes. They're just like plain white shoes that I got from Zara. They were $10, so I had to get them because when you're over in Europe, you really, really need good walking shoes. And I'm gonna show you guys the perfume I got. Okay, so these are the shoes that I got from Zara. They're nothing, you know, crazy, but I do like getting white shoes because I know as soon as they do get dirty that I can try to paint them or do something, you know, special to them. But for right now, they work and they're super comfortable, and I got them for 10 euros. And here's my little friend, Barbie. She's getting her tan. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the perfume that I got yesterday at Zara. This one is the Energetically New York. And it opens like this. See, it already got, it's like this. This part comes off. This part already got messed up in my bag. So, but this is the box. Kind of looks like similar to a book or something. saw a boat queue with names live, and I decided to ask the guy like how much it was. It's only like $22, so I'm gonna take a boat ride.
One being Pride, and the second one being our King's Day. Does anyone who's ever been to King's Day in Amsterdam? Or you have? Do you enjoy it? Yes. That's where the name Amsterdam is used to refer to a small fishing village that was on the edge of the Southern Sea, right here where we are now today, where the main catch was herring, and it's a very small fish. You might have seen it being sold around the city. Has anyone tried some herring? It quickly started to grow for two main reasons. Firstly, because of its location where it was a major port of entry into Europe in general, and so Amsterdam acquired toll privileges from the Count at the time, which meant that they didn't have to pay the same amount of taxes as the rest of the Netherlands for the processing of goods within the city. Portuguese. So we had a busy city with a big population and not a lot of money anymore because the trade had gone down because of the war, and so spices in the attic was the best way to keep them high and dry. For that reason, you'll also notice perhaps something unique to Amsterdam. It's on almost every. We have a metal or a wooden beam sticking out with a hook attached to it, and this was used as a pulley system to hoist the big barrels and bags of spices up from the street level to the attics. If the houses themselves are tall and narrow, they're built on purpose, because when you're trying to hoist something very heavy, there's a chance, if you're building it straight, that it will smash into the windows in the front of the homes. Obviously they didn't want to do that, so they started to angle the buildings forward so that the goods would hang directly above the ground at an angle. And now just turning onto the Keizersgracht. This is the middle of the three canals. On the outside, just this way, we have the Prinsengracht. If any of you are watching the parade tomorrow, it will be going along the Prinsengracht, which was typically the Traders' Canal. Prinsengracht translates to Prince's Canal, and the princes of Amsterdam were the traders. So along the Prinsengracht is where you'll see those really narrow, tall houses. Any idea and think it, there's so much water everywhere, but the ground around Amsterdam that you walk around and the city is built on is actually a swamp. It's very soft ground and there's a lot of water, so they built the canals to try and manage and control some of the water in the area. We'll also see them, and they are not deliberately leading side to side. That was not on purpose. When they started digging and driving in these big deep holes, they started with 7-meter poles, and they weren't quite deep enough to reach bedrock, so they started to sink into the soft ground. That was one side of the sinking houses, and the other thing that affected the houses largely was that Amsterdam, as I mentioned, was still connected to the ocean, and when the tides went out, these wooden poles would be exposed. Yeah.
So don't stand up now. Oh no.
That's around how many we had at the peak. Around 6,000 houseboats. They chose to limit the number of houseboats in Amsterdam to 2,500. So there are now 2,500 in the city and around 750 in the centre itself. But what happened with the houseboats, and the reason why they had to limit them, was that, yeah, we saw a huge growth. It was water, electricity, or waste management. So Amsterdam started to, unfortunately, get a little bit dirty. And so the city realized that they really had to limit the amount of houseboats, and they released 2,500 permits on a first come first served. Sailing down the Amsterdam River. It's the only natural body of water that flows through the city of Amsterdam. The only other natural body of water near the city is the Eye, which goes between the north and the south. Cleanest river, obviously, because of the flow of water in the river is much stronger than the rest of the canals. If you come on a hot day, you'll see many Amsterdammers swimming in the Amsterdam River. It's very clean. It might not look it, but we have over 15 types of fish in the canals of Amsterdam. And if any of you are into fish, we also have pike, which is known for only liking clean water. So, the ride has officially begun. It started at 3 o'clock. Because they are a great example of that shifting and subsidence that happens in the city. Is anyone staying at the Waldorf? One day someone's going to say yes. Yeah, the Waldorf Astoria is a very famous and old hotel in the city. And what's really great about this hotel is that it looks largely like it's just this middle section, but it is actually made up of 6 buildings that make up this stretch of canal. Because of the UNESCO status, they're not allowed to change the fronts, but it is this entire stretch of buildings. Very close. What? Yes. So the most expensive room in the Waldorf goes for 25,000 euros a night, but you do get the entire White House.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's some money, arguably.
so crazy. Look how many tulips. Or tulip bulbs. So crazy. Ugh. I'm not good at being a gardener or anything, but this makes me want to be one. My God. How pretty are these? Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. Oh my God. These vases are so pretty. Okay, so I just left Bloemen Market, and as you can see, everybody's preparing for, I think there's a pride float or party or something. And yeah, I'm on my way to the Anne Frank Museum, so hopefully I get to see it. I think it might be all day the way it looks. But yeah, last night was crazy. They literally had the streets filled in almost every corner. There was a party going on. So. And there's Heineken everywhere, like crates of it. But yeah, Bloemen Market is good to go if you like plants or flowers. They have a bunch of tulip bulbs to plant everything you can imagine. Beautiful vases, very touristy stuff that you can pick up for cheap, like bags or souvenirs. And that one Christmas place is so pretty. I wish I could bring all kinds of ornaments back, but I can't right now. Just a little FYI, if you do go to the Anne Frank Museum, there's no pictures or videos allowed, but of course it was a very memorable experience. Oh my God, this place is packed. It just keeps on going and going and going. Look how many people. This experience was something I will always remember for the rest of my life. It's just kind of crazy to experience the Anne Frank Museum and then step literally outside and see everyone coming together from all walks of life, partying. It's so crazy how times can change so drastically. So on my way back to London, I took the ferry, and from the ferry, I took the bus, the flexi bus, because it was easier and cheapest to take. And I did not even know that I was on the ferry until I was. I was shocked, okay? I was shook. Never been on the ferry before. I thought it would be open, but yeah, water. When I looked down, I was on the ferry. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I can't wait to see you in another one.